Champions League qualification might have been the biggest overachievement I've ever had in Football Manager. Staying in the top four might be one step too far. So we start here with the departures. First of which, much bigger than the second. And the first one, I'm sorry to announce it, but Atabolu has left for Saudi Arabia. £60 million. He asked to leave after our initial bid. And I said, you know what? £60 million is like a 4 or 5 times what we paid for him. Good money, we'll take it. So he's left, gone to Saudi Arabia. Happened quite soon before the season started. But I felt he deserved the chance to move on after a great first season. And then the other departure we had, Shurandi Sambo, who was brilliant as a backup right back, but we'd already, like I said during last episode, we'd brought in another right back on a free who might be that little bit better, will provide good depth at right back. Shurandi Sambo moves on for £5 million. I just felt it was the case of moving on some depth. Here we are then with the arrivals for the third season. Really, it's been a case of trying to deal with the fact that we don't have many homegrown players left. I really cleared out the house last year. With Champions League, we needed homegrown players. So first up, not a homegrown player, but one of the 2 free agents we signed, Jose Marsa, on a free from Belgium, is going to come in as a backup again, a bit like Quaresma did last year. If we have to sell him on, we sell him on, but a really good ball player, can play in defence midfield as well. Good depth. And talking of good depth, Brian Reynolds, number 2, right back, going to be back up at right back for us. I think he's pretty good. He could push Soppy, but I think he'll probably be back up to play most of the games in the league and in Cup as well. Next up, Adam Wharton. Now this one I'm going to have to explain a little bit. Palace got relegated and I did go shopping through their team. We did have a deal agreed for Eze at one point. I sort of decided it was like £45 million. I was like, that's too much money for a player. He was 28, not a lot of resale in there and not really in a position, he's not going to replace Vieira. So I felt, no, Wharton's a good investment. Investment's the term because he's gone back on loan to Palace for the season. I didn't think we had space for him right now. I think if we lose Monchu, Adam Wharton comes in, perfect. But we're not going to lose Monchu so far. He can be recalled, Wharton, so if we get desperately before the end of the window here, or in January, he can be recalled as well then. So for me, Adam Wharton, good investment. He hasn't quite developed in the game as he has in real life, but he still has a lot of untapped potential. So Wharton, good for homegrown, gone back to Palace. £30 million all in, but a lot of it's related on bonuses and that sort of thing. Next signing, so we lost Atabolu to the Middle East. We've brought in Nicholas Heddle from the Middle East. £13.25 million. I thought his wages were going to be a problem. They really haven't been. He's very similar in ways to Atabolu. He's good enough. I think for keepers, you just need someone that's good enough. Until you can sign someone who's world class, you deal with someone who's top-end Premier League. And I think Heddle has the potential to be top-end Premier League. Good keeper, solid. If we need to replace him, we have lots of money left in the budget, even though we've spent a fair whack of change so far. And talking about spending a fair whack of change, Dwight McNeil has come in. You'll see £42 million and think, what on earth are you doing? Who's let him cook? Dwight McNeil, £42 million from Nottingham Forest. We could have got him for £15 million last year. He didn't want to join last year, so it was a bit of a struggle. Champions League has convinced him to come in. He's going to rotate with either Edwards on the right or on that left-hand side with Tales. And he's homegrown at club. We needed players that are homegrown at club to help us with registration. We're already still going to struggle with that in the Champions League. But Dwight McNeil is he's a good enough option to rotate. In a Premier League squad, he's a good enough option to rotate. And I thought he was a good option. And now, he was a lot of money. The next signing, Levi Colwill, £30 million. It looks like a really expensive deal. I think we've been really lucky to get a good deal here for Levi Colwill. We've structured it in a way where we only pay half of it now. The rest of it is over the next 3 years. That money isn't going to worry about. I'll be gone before the end of those 3 years anyway. But Levi Colwill was too good an option not to have, to come in next to Van Hecker at the left-sided centre-back position. I felt last season we struggled with that position. Joe Worrell played an awful lot. Levi Colwill is an upgrade. £30 million, you'd hope so. But I think he's going to come in and be really, really solid at the back for us next to Van Hecker. And that's the last of our signings for now. There are a couple more that might happen. I will make sure to let you know. But as of right now, those are the signings in and out. So here we are, first game of the season against Chelsea. You'll see the team's fairly similar. There are debuts for Heddle in goal, Colwill at centre-back against his old team. Masters having to step into midfield because Monchu's not quite fit. He had a knock in pre-season. Dwight McNeil comes in on the right. Marcus Edwards, I think, is still injured from memory. Oh no, yeah, he's still injured from memory. There he is. So we're going to have to go with that. Vieira has also got a bit of a knock, but he's fine. Tales on the left. Pinamonti up front. Pinamonti's the one I'm a little worried about from last season. His form dropped off quite a bit towards the end of the year. But we're just going to wait and see. We're going to wait and see how we get on so far. This game against Chelsea will be interesting to see where we are, because this is really our full-strength team. So we'll see how we get on and go from there. So, first game against Chelsea. As you can see, Colwill marked his first game for Burnley with a goal against Chelsea. Really a bit lucky. A set-piece one there. we weren't the best side in the game. Chelsea were very good, but I'll take a point against a team that will be pushing for top 4 this season. I think if we can just keep putting results together, the team's good enough now for this system to give us at least a top 7 finish. I think for us, top 7 finish and an alright run in the Champions League, I'll be happy. Here we are then for the Everton game. We've made just the one addition. Jeremy Frimpong comes in from Liverpool. A bit of a coup for us. He didn't really play for them last season. So he comes in at right back for us. I think he's going to be really good in a 4. I think there's a potential to move to a 5, but I don't think we've got enough defenders to go to a 5. So in a 4, really good option. Team looks very similar. Monchu again is just not quite fit for this one. So we're going to bring in Moss, going to stay in the centre in defence midfield. He had a good game last game. He's got a lot of the attributes needed. 14 vision, 13 passing. He's good enough in that position. He stays in midfield. Other than that, it's unchanged apart from Frimpong getting his debut. With Frimpong coming in, Brandon Soppy is probably going to move on, joining Heddle's old team Altai out in Saudi Arabia. I just felt the opportunity to get a homegrown, really, really good homegrown right back in, which Frimpong counts as, brilliant. I think he's a fantastic move. Matt Targett is also probably going to leave. The solution to that, I will explain, is Dwight McNeil. You may be asking, Charlie, Dwight McNeil can't play at left back. He's going to learn. I think he's got a lot of the things needed to play the fullback on attack at left back. I've looked into it. He's training there now. I think there's a good chance he gets a fair whack of game time. As he gets a bit older as well, that left back position could be good for Dwight McNeil. And it looks like the changes have made a difference. 2-0 win away at Everton, a team who beat us obviously on the last day last year. But not just a 2-0 win, a domination, an absolute domination all the way through. And I'll tell you what, Jose Master in defence midfield, Monchu might have a bit of competition. He was fantastic again. We did lose Vieira to an injury. I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad. But a 2-0 win, I'm very happy with. And it looks like that Vieira injury was somewhat dangerous. It's a 3-month torn hamstring for Fabio Vieira. Annoyingly, might mean we have to drop into the transfer market. I might look for a loan in that attacking midfield spot. It's the one position on the pitch where I have been looking at depth. Well, there is then confirmation. Brandon Soppy moves on to Saudi Arabia. Not a signing a sale I was looking to allow this summer. But do you know what? I don't think he was quite as electrically good as his attributes would say. You look at his performances there and you look at Kyle Walker the year before. Didn't quite hit the heights we were looking for. He basically pays off the Frimpong deal. Happy enough all round, really. Well, I just wanted to drop in now. Champions League is obviously going to be the main aim of this season. We've had quite a tough draw, I think. The first few games will be nice to ease us in. Bilbao, Red Star, Atalanta. Not too bad. But then Arsenal, which playing an English team, feels a bit rough. Real Madrid, PSV, Inter, and then Bayer Leverkusen. Should be alright. I think if we can aim to get 10 points, that should be enough to get us through to the knockouts. If we can get top 8, that would be a miracle. This start of the season is confusing me more and more. Third game in, again, not going to do game by game, but losing to Southampton at home in what was a bizarre game, which did never get anything going. We haven't got Vieira, and my worry is that without Vieira, we're not going to be creative enough. So I'm looking to bring someone in, but oh god, until they get here, we might be in trouble. Okay, so after what was an incredibly long deadline day, we have made a couple of signings. Now, the 10 that I talked about, and he's not as good as he is in real life, but I think in our system, Cole Palmer, for what was it? I think it was like £4 million. I mean, it's a bloody he's a bargain. He's really good. I think his attributes are better than what his star rating would tell you. He's going to come in, and he's happy to be a backup. He's on a lot of money, but he's happy to be a backup to Fabio Vieira. He can play anywhere across the front. He could even play up front if it came to it. I'm pretty happy with Cole Palmer as an option. We also I went youth scouting, and I mean a lot of youth scouting, and this guy came out of nowhere. Antonin Vallier, we're going to go with, because I know it's French, it's probably a weird, or is it Valli? We'll call him Valli. Antonin Valli, on a 1.4 million deal from Spezia. He's gone out on loan to our affiliate Lincoln in the Championship. I expect him to play and probably score in that division, because he has some really, really nice attributes. 12 composure, 14 acceleration, 16 finishing. For a player who's 18, good value for 1.4 million. On the outs, we really only did one more deal. Matthew Targett's gone, and Lorenzo Colombo has gone out on loan. I decided at one point I was going to sign another striker. I spent maybe an hour and a half looking at players, and then decided that Armando Broja is probably better than anyone we could buy. And then Pinamonti as well is probably pretty good. But I think my plan now is to give Broja some minutes as the starting striker. He has scored in the past, so I think it's silly not to play him. We have him. We also have the youngster Lionel Eklund, who we bought from Nordsjælland in Denmark. I think he's also got a bit about him as well. Decent Premier League player at 18 already. I expect him to get minutes, and I'm worried if I bring someone in, it cuts off his development. So we're going to put faith in Eklund, Pinamonti and Broja till January. Vieira out injured until really I see you again. And I'm pretty happy with the squad. We did have a deal for Destiny Your Doggy agreed, but he decided he didn't want to come. I think that would have been the only deal we looked to do. We're pretty happy. The squad's in a good place. I don't want to disrupt that. I'm going to see you now at Christmas. Cutting back in here after the first Champions League game. Ignore the fact we lost 4-0 to Wolves. I don't know what happened there. Bilbao were blown away by a new hero, Lionel Eklund, who I put it out at the end of the transfer window. As a striker, I thought this game, do you know what? We'll throw him in as the 10. We'll throw him in as an attacking midfielder. Holy moly, 2 goals. A massive performance from the 18-year-old. 4-0. We've blown them away. Absolutely blown them away. A fantastic performance in the Champions League. My worry, and this is a bit of a worry, and I've seen it happen pretty much every time I've done one of these saves before privately. When you qualify for the Champions League or Europe of any kind for the first time, your league form falls on its face a little bit because the game sort of wants you to have that struggle. I think that might happen here, but to be honest, look, as long as we finish, I say, Europa League spot for next season and a good Champions League run, I'm quite happy with that. Right, I said Christmas, we've made it to the 2nd of December, and didn't want this email. I might be in fairly significant trouble. I'm going to run you through quickly why we're in trouble. The league form, let's filter this into league form, has been shoddy. I mean, 1 win in, was that 10? The frustrating thing is, which being XG'd, and this is not where I go on a rant about why this game is stupid and has been doing the same thing for years. And I'm not talking years of FM, I'm talking about years of Football Manager games. 24, 23, 22, 21. I mean, I've had it happen for over a decade. Is that when you qualify for Europe as a team like Burnley, the game basically goes, right, okay, your league form's dead. It's gone. You ain't going to qualify again for it next year. It's a 1-year thing. It's almost like an artificial way of stopping you from having more success with that same system. So the tactic you played the season to get into the Champions League, gone, over, doesn't work anymore. I thought the Southampton game was an aberration, but it's not. We lost 4-0 to Wolves, 4-1 to Newcastle, 2-1 to West Ham, 2-0 to Arsenal, okay, not bad. Then we drew with Fulham, and I went, okay, we'll keep the system in play for a couple more games. We drew away at Liverpool, fine, no problem there. Beat Bournemouth, right, form's turning the corner now, we're going to push back towards where we were. Drew at Old Trafford, I'll take it. Drew with Sheffield United, a poor result. And then this Brighton game is the absolute flipping best example I have. We changed the tactic, went back to our first season system. Went aggressive. But it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter because the system's just going to fall off. Because you're going to have more XG in your opposition and you're not going to do anything with it. You're going to play better. 16 shots to 5. I'm sorry, but we were dominant. We were the dominant force in the game. And it didn't get us anything. And as such, even though our Champions League form, I'll show you here, has been pretty fantastic. I mean, look, that's 10 points from 5 games. We are on track to qualify in the Champions League. The board should be brave enough to go, okay, look, we aren't at risk of getting relegated. We aren't going to get relegated. Our form's been a bit dodgy, but we'll get enough wins to push us into mid-table. It won't be a problem. But yet again, the same thing where the board decides, no, actually, no, you're not staying. So let's go to this meeting. I'm going to be brave, though, because I think I'm going to treat this as if I was actually currently, of course, to steer clear of relegation. We're going to finish in the top half. Do you mean the form will turn round? We've got 1 more month in charge. I'm not having that. Ignore the form. I'm so tempted, but they'll probably sack me. If this gets sacked, this video will still come out. But Jesus Christ, I mean, the game is just like, there's no getting around the fact that they do the same thing every time. There's a lot of people left and confident everything will work out. It's either that one or that one. Yeah. Out of injuries, we haven't really had lots of injuries. We've had Fiera's come back, was really good, and then got injured again. What can you do? Trust the process. I'm so tempted. I think I agree with that. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt right now, but we'll need to see results improve sooner rather than later. Well, I can't promise that, but, you know, I feel like getting Burnley into the Champions League should earn me the right to finish mid-table the season after. Absolute knee-jerk reaction. I mean, if I get sacked here, I mean, I will probably carry on this save at someone else in the Premier League and we will try and burn this team down because that's really annoyed me. Really annoyed me. But anyway, we're going to kick on. I am coming back at Christmas now. Hopefully form will have turned around just a little bit. I might have to tweak the tactic again because I think maybe Gegenpress has run out of steam as well. Maybe that's part of it. So, asked the board for a bit more time. They've decided 1 game was enough. 1 game was enough to give me enough time. Let's attend the meeting. This could be it. I'm just... Well, then what are we doing here? What, with the board again agreeing that it was just the way the game got? I mean, we lost to Leicester, which, while we turn this off, let's get to Premier League. There you go, Premier League results, and that way. We lost 3-1 to Leicester. I played it in the way of going, right, okay, we're going to try something different, try a different system. As you can see, I probably made the mistake of playing, 6 different systems across the whole game. We're just a bit of a mess. Right, a couple of tactical changes for this game against Forest. I've made the wing-backs more defensive. It used to work quite well. That is a role I'm running to change pretty quickly. Other than that, no real change in personnel. Van Hecke comes back in for Worrell. I just think we've got to keep Van Hecke in, really. He was so good last year, he's not just going to suddenly have become a bad player. And I think it's just going to be a case of solid base, 5 players with defensive roles. It's probably too many. But I think we're going to live with it for this. We're going to see... Do you know what, actually? I'm going to play Frimpong as a completely back on support. He's a little bit struggling for fitness. He did in the last game, at least. We've just had so many games where I think that's what's killed us. The squad wasn't big enough, but we can't... When you're a club like this, you can't build a squad with homegrown players. I had to have 2 spots in the squad empty. Can't have 25. I have to have 23 in the Champions League. You just have to do it. You can't get in the Champions League that quickly and then build a team that quickly as well. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to keep Master and Martel in midfield. I'm going to play Edwards, Monchu, Magno in behind Pinamonti, who's been hit and miss all season, in all honesty. Since like February. But we're going to give him a chance. In fact, do you know what? We're going to focus play down the right. Because I think this is where the right-hand side is where we play our best football. Right, I will cut in now and let you know how we've got on or how we're getting on against Forest. 1-0 Forest, and they might get ruled out, but I'm beginning to see the real moments where the game, you can tell there are things happening that don't happen in the Champions League. Heddle did not make a single mistake in that PSV game. And we're 1-0 down. Heddle makes a massive mistake from this corner, drops it, even though he's never done that any other moment. He hasn't done it in the Champions League all year. Hasn't done it at all. But in the Premier League, we seem to make these stupid mistakes. He headed a ball out from his 6-yard line last week. That was a cross. He could have grabbed it, but they headed it away and they scored from it. It's like there's these mistakes happening that you can't actually do anything about. And it's, utterly heartbreaking, because I think this might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. We could be in serious trouble. Long way to go, though, and we are dominating possession, so positivity. Come on, 1-0. Marcus Edwards has just scored. Really, anything that's been good for us this game and the last game has come through Marcus Edwards. Frimpong does get the ball out on the right, looks to pull it across. No one's there. Morato clears it straight into the path of Marsa, finds Edwards in the box unmarked, and has the time to turn and finish past Montero. It's a good goal, but we really have been much better since Forest have scored. We've been the much better side, much better team. We just need to keep going, keep believing in it. I think we're going to be fine. Second half starting here. You haven't really seen any chances so far. Well, here we are. It's 8 minutes to go. There's been nothing, not a single highlight missed. Forest have just been quite happy to sit off us and hold us in front of them. I've got attacking. We've moved a little bit more open because they're just not offering anything the other way. Options now. Martel finds Edwards. Can Eklund stay onside? Edwards steps inside. Murillo off the line. Monchu. Oh my God. Murillo heads away. Corner ball. Come on. Forest free kick, and it will break my heart if this goes in. This will break my heart. Surely not. They've done absolutely nothing and they've scored. And I can't do anything about it because it's been pre-written all over again. Oh my God. It is heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak. That might be the dagger. And there's nothing I can do with 5 minutes left. We can throw some bodies on, throw some bodies at the problem, but I just don't think there's much more you can do about it. Will I even get a chance to get a couple of wins, though? The board immediately coming back to tell me I'm rubbish. Do the board agree? Unfortunately, we need to see tangible proof of that at the table, and that hasn't been the case. I'm not leaving. We go down swinging here. If you sack me now, the fans won't be happy. I don't think the fans will be that bothered. Tell me what I need to do to save my job. 9 points from 5 games. We can do it. Well, let's see. Will they give us me a little bit more? No, it's fine. Okay. Mission impossible. This is it. Play the music. Okay, so those 5 games, I'm going to give you the insight here. Wolves at home, I think we can win. Villa away, might need to be honest, because we've got Man City at home, which I don't see us get anything from. Tottenham away, where we have got points from before. And Everton at home could be our final game in charge. If we can get to 6 points before then, or even 8 points if we're lucky, then there's every chance. But God knows, this is going to be a tough 5 games. Right, game 1 of the 5 biggest games we've had in this save, which is ridiculous to say when it's December. But we need wins, and if we need to win here, this is as essential as it gets. Broja over Pinamonti, who's... no, I'm going to play Pinamonti. If we're going down with the boys that brought us here. I think maybe Hartman off of defend. We'll put them onto a support. We'll put them both actually onto support as wing backs. I mean, are we marking the opposition? We are. Right. This is going to be as big a game as we have had. We've had a couple of injuries and suspensions at centre-back. Corner ball now. After a little bit of good play, Tales had a shot saved. Ball in. Oh, headed away by Mosquera. Tales, Frimpong, Monchu. Ball across Edwards. Oh, flashes wide of the post. Another corner now. Ball in. Marcus Edwards, come on. Swung in. Pinamonti scores! Scores! Burnley 1, Wolves 0. Big goal from Andrea Pinamonti. If he can rediscover form, I think we will be flying, not just safe. We'll be back at it. It's a good delivery from Marcus Edwards. Pinamonti just about beats Yoki Madison to the ball and Kelleher can't get there. 1-0 Burnley. Pinamonti makes it 2. I didn't quite catch the actual goal itself. We'll see it in a second, but it is well worked. We have built up play lovely. This system probably has legs. Corwell here, ball from the back. We play through the lines lovely. Martel looks for Edwards, and it's a great ball. Worked over the top to Pinamonti, chests it down, past Kelleher, slight hand on it. We don't care. Pinamonti, come on. Just what I needed was Pinamonti form. Just what we needed. So, half time there. It is 2-0 still to us, and Wolves have not done an awful lot of anything. Can we look to grab a third? Surely not straight away in the second half. Magno, oh, Kelleher gets there first. Corner ball now. Can Monchu find a Burnley head? He can. Oh, sorry, nearly got there. Pinamonti on the edge. Frimpong! Jeremy Frimpong grabs his second goal in a Burnley shirt. Burnley lead 3-0. And you'd think that would be the end of it here at Turf Moor. 3 of the 9 points, hopefully, on the board. 3-0. Pinamonti helps us into the win there. Oh, big game coming up next. Right, here we are for that Villa game. I'm going to drop. I'm going to keep Solé, and we won that game. We kept a clean sheet. Solé can play. Good rhyming. Other than that, Vieira comes back in at the 10. I want to see him back in this system. And other than that, just need 3 points. Just need to keep. I know it's a bit of a clean. It's obvious, but we need to keep winning. Just got to keep putting wins in. Reynolds has asked to leave already, which I'm going to let him go to Palace. I've already got another right back lined up. But to be honest, he's been rubbish when he's played anyway, so I'm not in any particular worry. And yeah, big game this one. If we can get 3 points here, I think we've got a fantastic chance from the last 3. 1-0 Villa, and again, Heddle making decisions that he never makes any other time of the season. Poor goal, header at the back post. One of these balls to the back post that really, I know Frimpong in a 4, I can see the comments already. Frimpong in a 4 is not going to work, he's just going to get dominated at the back post. Yeah, no, fair enough, not wrong. But I don't know. How can you turn down how good he is the other way? Right, chance to see us build play here. Solé finds Frimpong, who, like I say, on the ball, fantastic. When those balls float to that post, not so much. Solé finds Corwell. Martel, Marsa, options. Finds Hartman. Can he find anyone? Driving forward. Into Magno, into Pinamonti. Is he onside? The flag is up, which means it is probably not going to count. I think he looked like he'd stepped a little second too early, which is frustrating as all hell, because that would have been a massive goal for us. Oh, I wish Hartman would drive on there. Really wish he would drive on. Oh, it's Magno's offside. They're both offside. Wow. Fabio Vieira, though, chance for the corner. Can he make me look better? No, big save from Martinez. We've been the better team since the goal. Definitely. In the ball back midfield here, Marcus Edwards. Can he look to deliver? Out to Hartman Tales. Can he find anyone? No, plays a smart ball. That's okay. Marsa, a real anchor in midfield. Tales plays the ball out to Frimpong, who has all the time in the world. Can he look to deliver? Drives inside. Shoots. Oh, my God, what a save. Ball to the edge. Vieira clears away. Back into Benzibiani. Watkins. Oh, and Solé gets out-jumped by Ricardo Pepe. I mean, no offence, Solé, but are you not like 6'4" with 16 jumping reach and you're getting out-jumped by Ricardo Pepe? That's what I'm on about, though, is the situations like that where things just don't go your way. We need a miracle. Can we get back into it, though? Pretty straight away. Marsa into Martel. Finds Frimpong. Can he look to do anything with it? Goes wider. Needs help. Finds Solé. Into Martel. On the ball now with Corwell. Can he find anyone? Finds Marsa, who's dropped in. Drives forward. Can he look to deliver a ball, maybe? Back to Hartman. Going the more difficult route. Martel from the edge. Oh, Martinez again. I've got a feeling it's going to be one of those games. Can we look to score, though? A goal now would be humongous. Come on. Watkins away. Tales. Back to Vieira for some reason. Edwards. I mean, it felt like a foul on Vieira. Jumped over the ball. Pepe. looks to play it, and then Barnes gets it from the tackle from Edwards. Can we win the ball back? No. 2-0 at half-time to Aston Villa, and we have a mountain to climb. Second half, only one slight tactical tweak, Vieira becoming a shadow striker. I want to push on and beyond Pinamonti. Because we're getting the ball in the areas, but we're going to have enough runners beyond. Injury to Tales as well now, which could be pretty bad for our side, from what it looks like there. Hartman throwing. God, we need a goal. McNeil drills it across. Oh, Villa somehow pull it away. Right, here for the game against Man City, I've decided we're going back to the system that was so good for us last season. We're going to push it back into the same shape, actually, even as last season. So here we are with kickoff. Ruben Diaz finds Pedri, who, again, of course, Man City have signed Pedri. Foden here with the ball on the left, finds Pedri, doesn't actually. Rodri on the edge. Oh, Man City on the counter-attack now. Can they do anything? Long balls to Erling Haaland. That is not the Man City we're used to seeing. And Bernardo Silva makes it 1-0 on the counter-attack. Erling Haaland really stretches the back line. Maybe having Worrell was a mistake, but like I said, we're going down with the team that brought us. Foden with what is an unbelievable through ball, really. He looks maybe a touch offside, but we won't talk about it. Edwards into Frimpong, finds it back from Frimpong. Can he deliver? Pulls it back, Frimpong. Martel, Monchu. Oh, deflected wide. Oh, we're having moments. It was annoying to concede the goal we conceded, but come on. There's got to be a chance here. Van Hecke. Oh, Ederson saves. Frimpong with the ball again. Vieira has it. Foden nicks off his foot. Can we get it back? Marmol. Back into Ederson. You'd expect Man City to be able to play out here. Bob heads it into Bernardo Silva. Can we win the ball back? Takes a big touch. Hartman wins it. Looks straight away for Edwards. Gvardiol wins it. He's going to win those every day, you'd imagine. Gvardiol, options to find someone. Gives it straight to Pinamonti. Can he look to find one? Spins, plays it into Edwards. Oh, we've been so good. We just can't do anything. Man City are under the cosh here. And we keep the pressure going. Straight away from that throw-in. Edwards into Frimpong. Manages to ride the tackle of Haaland back into Worrell. Finds his partner Van Hecke. Can he look up? Nope. Plays it straight across again. That's fine. Keep the ball. Keep possession's fine. Van Hecke. Finds Frimpong. Edwards. Martel. Oh, just look to keep the ball. Maybe a little too much. Frimpong. That's fine. Keep the ball. Do not find a Man City shirt. Doesn't. Finds Monchi. Finds Pinamonti. Scores! Pinamonti scores. Burnley 1, Man City 0. Massive goal. Massive goal from the Italian striker. He's just started to find a little bit of form in the last couple of games. Chance before half-time. Surely we can't. Surely we couldn't. Surely we wouldn't. Surely he shouldn't. Monchu. Scores! Scores. Monchu scores. Burnley 2, Manchester City 1. I mean, I'm not expecting it to last, but these moments will be what we remember. Frimpong plays it across, headed away. Monchu gets onto it on the edge of the box, takes a touch and bang, maybe takes a deflection on the way through. Burnley 2, Manchester City 1. 2-1 at half time. The boys are all looking in pretty good shape. Not going to make any changes. Do you know what? We're going to ride. As long as nothing major happens and no injuries happen, touch wood, we will keep it rolling as we are. Do not give the game any reason to do anything different. Chance here. Maybe, come on, 3-1. Oh, gives it straight to Haaland. No, not from our own corner. A free kick even. Man free at the far. Finds Oscar Bob. Puts it wide. Oh my God, thank you, Oscar Bob. Another chance here. John Stones is playing it right back. Inconceivably. Finds Bernardo. Ball across. Heddle claims it. Rises through the sky. Can he do anything with it? He's probably going to look to play it short. Finds Van Hecke. That's okay. We're comfortable enough with possession there. Monchu, who's had such a good game. Oh my God, what a block. Massive block from Van Hecke. We're going to praise the boys. I don't like doing anything, but while the form, it's starting to turn a bit. Headed away by Pinamonti. Goes behind for another corner. 5 minutes to go. I'm not making subs. I know I should be. There's loads of people, I'm probably sure, in the comment probably telling me to do all sorts of things to keep this lead. But sometimes, if you're a manager, you have to have faith. 40 seconds left. You'd hope this is just the end of game highlight. Martel finds Monchu. Back to the goalkeeper and Heddle. Take your time, boys. Take your time. I'm not going to time waste because that creates bad decisions. Van Hecke finds Hartman with 15 seconds to go. Just run the ball. Just run with the ball. Just run with the ball. One of you. Vieira. Foul. Free kick given. And with 5 seconds left, that should be enough. Famous victory at Turf Moor. This was the one game out of the 5 I sort of accepted we were going to lose. Surely now, Full-time whistle goes, and this club makes no sense to me at all. I can't put it into words. Manchester City took the lead, but Burnley Football Club fire back, and now we just need to win one of our last 2 games. And I say that now knowing I'll cut back if we don't. But we were brilliant. Monchu is an absolute genius, and I love him. Right, fitness is starting to hurt us here. We're here for the Tottenham game. Again, the job's very simple. We just need to get 3 points. I've had to drop Koleosho for Dwight McNeil, but I don't think that makes too much difference for us. Early chance here. Van Hecker finds Monchu. Can he be as good as he was last week? I mean, can we all? But if we're all as good as we are last week, we will be very, very happy indeed. Worrell finds Frimpong. Can he find anyone? Big ball straight away. Finds Pinamonti. Oh my God, what a ball that was. And I really felt like Pinamonti could have brought that down. He had time. But straight away for a corner. 4 minutes gone. Monchu, ball in. It's not, it's Worrell. Joe Worrell, the man who's been down so many times you might as well call him Rocky. We've written him off over and over. Joe Worrell rises from the heavens. Absolutely fantastic. Rises up. No one goes with him. Tenas can't save. Tottenham 0, Burnley 1. Massive goal. Massive, massive goal. That could be the points total needed in this game. Dwight McNeil now has managed to get the ball deep in Tottenham territory. I was letting it go. Kraus on the edge. Can he look to do anything with it? Drives towards the corner flag, finds Marcus Edwards, Pinamonti, scores! Burnley 2, Tottenham 0. It has been a Christmas miracle. I do not know what they had for their Christmas dinner, but whatever it was, we're having it every day. Burnley 2, Tottenham 0, and it is wonderful play from Kraus really to find Edwards, plays it across to Pinamonti, who spins on it, and it's the slight deflection as it goes past Tenas. Burnley 2, Tottenham 0. We don't care how they go in. We just care how they go in. Surely not another chance. Frimpong, 16 minutes gone. It could be free. Headed away. McNeil can't get there. Hartman receives ball out wide. Edwards, does he have a chance? Romero heads away. Falls to Frimpong. Drives to the byline. Pulls it across. Oh, there's no one there to meet it. But Monchu gets the ball back from Hartman. Plays it back to the Dutch left back. Cannot find McNeil. Tottenham with a chance to drive forward. Pedro Porro driving. No one there to meet him. Karetsas drives. Can we stop the cross? No. Kulusevski, your doggy. Oh, Joe Worrell getting his body on the line. Half an hour gone and we're still in the lead by 2. Tottenham looking to cut the deficit in half. Karetsas gets a chance to deliver. Frimpong. Oh, Frimpong at right back is such... I genuinely think we might move on from him in the summer. He is a liability at right back when it comes to crosses. The right back we've brought in actually in January, even Fresneda, I will show you after this game, is not much better, but he is a bit more defensively solid, and I think there could be a call for it. Porro, can he look to deliver? It's one-on-one with the fullback. Bentancur finds Kulusevski, falls to Pavlidis, spins into your doggy, deflected in. The man that we nearly signed at the end of the summer transfer window, who really we never had a chance of signing, scores, grabs the ball and takes it back to halfway. We do our best to get in front of the ball, but not enough. Ball back to the edge. Really lucky to fall to Pavlidis. Finds Udogi. He has so much time. Is that Worrell again? Carnot comes off Kraus. We should do a better job of getting to him, really. Corner ball for Burnley. Surely we couldn't make it 3-1. That would be a massive goal. Ball across. Kraus should score. Oh, Kraus should make it 3-1. Big chance and it ends half-time. 2-2. 2-2? 2-1. Not 2-2. Don't jinx that one. Right, 2 changes to tell you about at half-time. Vieira was injured, so he's come off for Cole Palmer. And we have brought on Brian Reynolds for Frimpong, who got booked and didn't look particularly good. Reynolds, I didn't realise, is 6'3", massive. So none of the issues at the back post, hopefully, that we had with Frimpong. Chance here, though. Hartman. Can't win it, but Palmer wins it back. Into Hartman. Ball across. Pinamonti, can he get there? He cannot. Reynolds, as we were just talking about, the right back, delivers. Looks for McNeil. Oh, can't reach him. Spurs have a chance maybe to counter-attack here, but we're doing a good job of keeping them pretty high up the pitch. Porro looks for Karetsas. Into Dragusin. Spurs looking to build the play here. Slowly building. Gilmore loses it to Edwards. Into Palmer. Oh, Cole Palmer. That is not cold. Chance here. Played well. Pinamonti finds McNeil out on the left. Can he deliver? Oh, it's blocked on the way through. And Spurs have the ball back. McNeil has been rubbish. And is actually asked to leave because I've not played him enough. And I think I might oblige him. But the only problem is he's homegrown at club. And you can't teach that. I wasn't going to come back because I didn't think it was going to go in. Tottenham 2, Burnley 2. I think he might be offside. I'm praying that he is. I think he probably isn't. I think he's onside. And I think Spurs might have just pulled themselves back level. And they have. Reynolds did a terrible job trying to stay with Odebear. I mean, I don't know. He's like tight, but not really tight. He lets himself get spun. Odebear drives into the box. No one comes to meet him. And Koretsas won't score an easier goal all season. Right, free kick here. Worrell stands over it. We have made another change or two. Actually, we've made 3 changes since I've been here. Palmer. Oh, corner ball. We've brought on Koleosho. We've brought on Martel. We've brought on Marta at left back. Had a few concerns about Hartland's fitness. Heddle's struggling. I'm going to save one sub just in case he needs to come off. Martel. Oh, it's a big save by Tenas. Could have done with that goal there. Is the highlight going to continue? It is. Tenas has a chance to play the ball out. Finds Dragusin. Can we look to win the ball back quickly? Surely we can't force a mistake in this area of the pitch. Gilmore finds a doggy out of the press pretty easy. Odebear. Options. Can he find anyone? Drives across. Odebear is causing us all sorts of damage. Pedro Porro drives. I've put Marta at left back in the hope he's defensively solid. Odebear. Oh, away. Bentancur finds Odebear again. And it's away. Oh my god, we need to be doing more to mark. Chance for a free kick, and while we're away, the problem, if we don't win, it is gonna feel like, I mean, it doesn't help us. It means we have to go into that last game against, I think it's Everton, desperate for a win, and I don't know how that helps us. Koleosho, Palmer, oh. Tenas, can he find anyone? Finds Romero. Oh, I thought Edwards might catch him. Your doggy. Finds Odebear, who we need to... I've told people to get on him, and there's no one looking to tackle him. Gets it back, Odebear. Oh, Reynolds. No one is stopping Wilson Odebear, and it's not even like he's world class. 10 to go, and we do need a goal, but I don't really want to over push it. I think the reality is a draw is a good result, and I think losing hurts the morale more than winning. I mean, winning is everything though, isn't it? Oh, I don't know what to do. I've told Palmer to go up front, but he's marking Gilmore in the hope that we can cut that ball out of midfield. But Bentancur's now doing it, and there's options here for Spurs. Dragusin has options. Martel clears it. Odebear again. Billy Gilmore shoots. Oh, Palmer was there though. 7 to go, and it looks all Tottenham. Burnley, I know it doesn't get us all the way over the line, but it does get us the point we need. Burnley 2, Tottenham 2, and it all comes down to this Everton game. Here we are for the game against Everton then. I've not quite built the team just yet because I'm really in 2 minds. I don't know quite where we're going. And also, even Frisnade has joined. He isn't going to play, but he's really just as a backup to Frimpong. He's more defensively solid. In fact, I'm going to put him on the bench. Heddle took a knock, but I think he's going to be fine. Worrell scored in the last game. He can stay in. Frimpong, Hartman, Van Hecker, that's fine. Could be Colwell. Do you know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to play Colwell instead. Martel, Monchu, keep that in there. Edwards, Vieira, McNeil, that's been rubbish, so he can come out for... Do you know what, we can give Cole Palmer a run on that left, see if he can deliver from the left. And we're away against Everton, a team who managed to take 3 points off us at the end of last season, when really, we absolutely should have battered them. Throw in now, Frimpong. Gets it back from Martel, delivers to Edwards. Can we please? Oh, Jordan Pickford, I do not need you becoming like Emi Martinez or every other keeper we've played this season. Chance straight away though. Pinamonti, oh, I thought we might have got there before Pickford, and that would have been a quick goal. Pickford looking to deliver. I think he's probably going to roll it out to the centre half here if I was a betting man. I'm not a betting man. Branthwaite into Barrington, former Brighton player. Finds Nico Gonzalez. Beto finds Murphy. Can he find anyone? Out wide, can we stop the ball coming in? We can't, and Otavio scores, and I hate those balls across the box. Corwell should be doing much better. I'll be honest, he's not lived up to the hype since he's joined. Defensively, we've just been naff all season. I know we're attacking, and it means players aren't going to get back quite as quickly. But this ball across here, what Corwell's doing, I will never know. He just stops. He doesn't need to. The ball's poked through the keeper's legs. Everton lead, and the end of the video is coming sooner than you might think. Vieira, Palmer hits it straight into the man in front of him. Monchu, Edwards, Monchu finds Worrell. Corwell, you don't want the 2 centre-backs playing it there, really. Corwell, Hartman, nothing. What a waste of time highlight. Everton make it 2-0, and it's been bad. We've been rubbish, and I worry that is the end of it for us. Beto leaps above, Frimpong shouldn't be in the box for set pieces, in all honesty. That is a mistake on my behalf. I forgot to hit the button. It's 2-1. Please be onside. Please be onside. Please be onside. I can't see a flag up. It looks like it's going to be 2-1. Go on. Come on. Job's not done, but great pressing off the ball. I forgot to hit the button. Vieira finds Palmer, and I'll be honest, when you got the ball here, I was like, well, he's just going to lose it. And he doesn't. He drives on, finds Andrea Pinamonti. Burnley 1, Everton 2. Surely we couldn't, could we? Ball 1. Can Frimpong get there? He can. Can he find anyone? Heddle gets the ball. Looks long straight away. I don't mind him just trying a ball. Can we win the ball back straight away? We can. Pinamonti wins it. Oh, Pickford, get lost. Get out of it. Get out of here. 15 minutes to go. We're going to have to think more creatively. Vieira off. I'm going to bring him off for Brojo's going on up front. He's just going to we're going to push him right. Actually, press. No, we'll put him as an advance forward. Hartman, I'm bringing off for McNeil. Where is he? I'm going to leave Monchu on, but I think I'm going to bring Marsa on to play in midfield. In fact, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to put him there. We're going to move Monchu into midfield. Play Marsa as the centre of the three. That should not be so difficult to drop in. It's a rogue tactic, but do you know what? We need rogue. Come on. Worrell finds Monchu. Can he find anyone else? He can't. Worrell back to Marsa. Finds Edwards. Finds Pinamonti. Finds Palmer. Scores! 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 Oh my god! Goal line technology get on that, because I don't think that's even crossed the line now. Oh my god. Burnley 2, Everton 2. We need 5 minutes now to get one more. Palmer. Oh, I mean, he has been the salvation of Burnley Football Club. 2-2. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, Everton throwing. Get lost. Get lost. You've not played any football in any of the games we've ever played against you. Broja. Oh, I can't find Pinamonti. Pickford. Finds Patterson. And we've just stopped pressing, because I think the legs are gone out of a lot of this lot. Otavio. 4 in the box. Can we compete with any of them? Worrell can. Finds Frimpong. One of our players there. Broja. Can he find anyone? Is he going to pick the wrong moment to play a ball? He might do. Broja. Pinamonti scores! Come on! Burnley lead. And it is now time to batten the hatches. Get these players back. McNeil into left back. He's been training to do it. He can do it. Monchu next to Marsa. Palmer there. Edwards there. If we've got any subs left, we've got 2. Let's get both these wide players off then. Hold on. Have I got a left? Someone can play at left back. Who can play? Oh, wait. Corwell can play left back. This is going to be a bit of a juggling act. And then Van Hecke can come on. And then I can put... Wait, hold on. Have I brought McNeil off? No, I want to leave McNeil on. Game. You know what I'm trying to do. So, McNeil to the right. Kolosha to the left. As a defensive winger on support. Actually, no, we don't put defensive wingers, because otherwise they will just break on us. A winger on attack. I almost actually wonder if we play Frimpong actually as a winger. No, do you know what? We're going to leave Kolosha off for his Nader on. Edwards off for Cole there, and then we can bring Van Hecke in at centre half. And these two are not doing any ball playing. No ball playing allowed. Just hit the ball as hard as you can. Your players have no nonsense fullback. Stuff it. Fresneda can stay as a fullback on support, because I don't think both of them doing it. Other than that, I almost wonder if we stay aggressive. Other than that, positive in possession. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it like that. It's fine. I can deal with it. I mean, God, I haven't pressed the stop record button for a minute, but Broja drives and drives and drives. It's allowed to go an awful long distance, and Pinamonti deflects it through Pickford's legs. It was going to take a messy goal, and we got one. Burnley 3, Everton 2. We're going to stay with it now all the way to the end. Come on now. Come on now. Do you believe? Do you believe? Minute over. Frimpong loses it. No, not like this. Everton have a chance to break our hearts, and Rodriguez is in. Can we stop him? Please, someone. Van Hecke stops him, and it is full time. Burnley 3, Everton 2. We survive as a Burnley manager. Oh my God, I did not think that was going to be the theme of the episode, but I think it's been about 20 minutes of pure living on ragged edge stuff. Oh God, the form's been dreadful, but we have started to put some wins together. We have started to put them back together. We're going to push on now. I'm going to try and skip ahead to at least the end of January. Oh, God. I mean, Andrea Pinamonti has saved our skin again. Burnley 3, Everton 2. I mean, a miracle of all miracles. A couple of tweaks to the tactic, and it's fair to say our form is now turning around. Morale is pulling around. Burnley 3, Man United 1 in the FA Cup. I know it's the FA Cup, but a big win for us. Massive win. Right, coming to you now. it's the same thing again. The league form's in the mud. The Champions League form, inexplicably, we can beat Bayer Leverkusen. We lost to Inter, but we were 2-1 up. We can inexplicably beat Bayer Leverkusen 2-0 with no real issues and then lose 2-0 to Leeds. I don't know. It just feels ever so slightly pointless if it's the same result every time you have a save like this. It's frustrating. I'm going to say it. It's frustrating because it's the same issue that's been in this game for years. We've qualified for the Champions League knockouts. I'm not even sure we'll still be here by then, but transfer-wise, we have done some business. I've sold a few players. I sold Brian Reynolds, like I said. Brozier's gone. £23 million. I felt like it was an absolute steal. We did have to give half it to Chelsea. It's one of those. Umar Saleh, we sold as well to Atalanta. I wanted him gone. He wasn't playing. He was fifth choice centre-back. In terms of ins, we signed a young kiddie from Charlton. He's good. He's fine. He'll be fine. We'll never see him develop, I imagine. Lamego I've brought in. I've selling Brozier. I needed another striker, so I signed somebody who was quick, tall, can finish relatively well, and he's good with his head, so physically quite dominant. And then left back, I've signed another left back. I was expecting Hartman to leave, but Guindo comes in. He can play centre back and he can play left back. He will be a left back mostly. Basically, so if Hartman does fall off at all, we'll just throw Guindo in. He'll be just as good. So big decisions to make, but other than that, form's been pretty terrible. Drew Chelsea, I thought, we turned it around. Then we lost 4-1 to Southampton. Couldn't tell you how it happened. Just sort of did. I think it was because we had a Champions League game 3 days later, and then we beat Bayer Leverkusen and lost 3 days later to Leeds. Inexplicably, we'll beat Newcastle, and that'll be the rest of it. So we're not at the deadline yet. Don't expect to do any more business, I don't think. Oh no, I might be selling Krause and bringing in Fofana. It isn't going to make much difference. Really, the aim now for this season is to try and survive long enough to get the Champions League games played. I will keep you in the loop if the board give me an ultimatum again. Right, it's the next day, and I'll be honest, I had to take a break because I saw something that made me quite sad. And when I show you, you're going to see what I meant. Not the league table, but the XG table. When you look at the level of disappointment this season has been, and look at the fact that we should be sixth, it doesn't make me feel good. That is heartbreaking. Glad I looked at that, really. Since I left, we've lost a couple more games. I think I probably mentioned that. I haven't played on. I did have to take a break there because I was slightly bored of losing games we should be winning. So, back for the West Ham game. I'm going to come back to you once I know who we've got the Champions League as well. I'm keeping an eye on that. If we get to that point, if I get to the point where I'm allowed to be in charge of those games, I'll be back for those. So we're back now for the Champions League draw. Before we get to the draw, I want to show you, because I whinge so much about form, I think Football Manager heard me. We've won 3 games. I realise I've not actually got all the games on, which would be an issue. Let me see all the competitions we've been in, because one of them wasn't in the league. So we beat West Ham 4-2. Massive result. Then we played Arsenal 1-2-1, inexplicably. I made a slight tweak in as much as I've changed the mentality to balanced. I think if we're being too aggressive, we're just not going to win games. We've only got 4 attack duties, so it's fine. Beat Arsenal. Maybe an element of fortune, but when you're beating Arsenal, it's going to be fairly fortunate. And then we beat Wolves. Again, fairly handedly. Didn't feel like we had to struggle much in that game. Maybe turning it off and on again was the answer. I maybe should have turned it off and on again in September. But it's fine, we're in February. What's the issue there? So, Champions League draw. Let's view the draw. Now, teams we can play. I think we can play any of these. Yeah, I think we can play any of these. So, PSG, please no. Celtic, yes, please. I will take Celtic gladly. Atletico Madrid, I'd rather not. Oh, Bayern Munich. Leipzig, do you know what? I think I take Leipzig. Go on. Oh, Man City, please, not PSG. AC Milan, oh my God, I think we'd lose to AC Milan. Liverpool, Celtic is still on the board. Celtic, please. Celtic, please. After the season I've had, luck should be on my side. Real Madrid, no. No. I'm looking at the 4 teams that are still in the Champions League and we're going to get mugged by all of them. Oh, God. Inter Milan, we've already lost them once this season. We're going to probably lose 2 more times. Well, do you know what? It's been a fun run to the knockout stage of the Champions League. So the Champions League journey is probably over. 4-1 loss at the San Siro. We did get a goal for Omega. I don't know what to do. I don't understand any of this. What is a fluke and what is not? There it is, the inexplicable 3-1 win against Liverpool. Not really sure how we've done it. Feels like the game's sort of just guessing at this point what form's going to be like. And, yeah, I mean, we were dominant again. It's right. This is the team for the Inter Milan game. One maybe is maybe actually. Do you know what we're going to do? Actually, no. Now I think about it, I'm going to play him, and he's going to be a wing back on attack, and we're just going to let him fly. Or going on attacking against Inter Milan. We're 4-1 down already. What's the worst that could happen? Inter Milan with the early chance. Maybe they've got the ball from a goal kick. Fratesi finds Neil Castro up to Thuram. Doesn't get there. Monchu gets beaten by Fratesi in the air. Thuram keeps the ball. Pulisic here, out on the right. Plays Pavard. We aren't doing a good enough job of pressuring teams. Van Hecke, though, talk about it, wins the ball. Omega gives it to Monchu. Can he ball play into Fofana? He can. Finds Vieira. Can he look to find someone in the box? Driving to the byline. Finds Frimpong. Omega at the back post scores. Burnley 1. Mission impossible starts with a perfect start. Emmanuel Omega at the back post. Lovely header from the guy who was brought in as a striker, but he's doing a good job out on the left here. Big delivery from Frimpong. That's why you bring him in, for what he can do with the ball at his feet. Lovely ball to the back post, and Omega's going to win that 10 times out of 10. 1-0. Come on. Surely not another goal here before 10 minutes. Inter Milan have the ball in their own half. Bastoni here. Middle of their defence. Plays the ball into Fratesi into Martinez. Vinicius Jr. out on the left, who for some reason left Real Madrid for Inter Milan. Inter Milan now looking to build. Carlos Augusto finds Bastoni into Pavard. We're okay not pressing all the way in yet. I'm happy enough. Fratesi finds Pulisic. Pavard. Inter Milan just looking to build play slowly. We look to win the ball back. Omega finds Fabio Vieira. Can he find anyone? Guindo in the overlap. Options. Can he find anyone? Omega again. Oh. Had a chance. Fratesi threw himself in front of it. Can we do anything from the resulting corner? Monchu, ball in. Header on. Oh, I thought Worrell was going to score. That would be wonderful. The player who's been with us since the Championship. Oh, still 1-0. Still need 2 more goals. Fofana just building slowly into Vieira. Can he find anyone? Beats his man. Looks to drive for the byline. Can he pull it across? Oh, Carlos Augusto gets there, but can he spring it again? He gets a second chance. Palmer scores. Only 2. Inter Milan 0. And I mean, Turf Moor, we wanted it to be a fortress. Cole Palmer rises through the heavens and absolutely puts us back in this tie. Unbelievable performance from Burnley Football Club, the little old club. What a header. Restes can't get there. Burnley 2, Inter Milan 0. And surely we can't bring it all the way to level before half time. Inter Milan with a goal kick. The pressure is on. We win the ball back. Fabio Vieira gets a chance. Shoots. Oh my God, I thought I was going to fly in the top corner. Another goal kick from Inter Milan. Can we make the same trick happen twice? A little bit loose there from Inter Milan. Back into Restes. Finds Fratesi. Omega looks to follow his man back. Thuram finds Barella. Vinicius Jr. now, he's been really anonymous so far. Can we get to half-time with the 2-0 lead? Omega heads it away. Straight to Fratesi, though. Neil Castro with an option to do anything here. Looks to Thuram. Van Hecke clears into Omega. Can Burnley fly in the other direction? Omega beats one. Can he find anyone? Finds Cole Palmer. Can Cole Palmer do anything? No. Fratesi wins it back from him. Into Barella. Inter Milan now with a chance to bring the ball back the other way. Thuram takes on Van Hecke. Vinicius Jr. Oh my God, he's missed an open goal. I think actually Frimpong got a deflection. Oh my goodness, what a block. Inter Milan corner now, the pressure's still on. Can we get this ball away? You would hope so. Ball in. Omega heads away. He's 6'5", so he's brilliant from set pieces. Ball across. Oh, dangerous delivery from Pulisic. Fratesi, ball won by Frimpong, goes out for a throw-in. And hopefully that will be half-time. 2-0 Burnley. Going to keep things the same for now because we are pretty lethal when we get forward. One goal's all that's in it. Inter Milan goal kick again. We sprung a trap in the first half and nearly scored from it. Can we do anything here? Ball out to Carlos Augusto. Can he do anything? No. Plays back to Bastoni. Loses out. Monchu finds Pinamonti. Can he score? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. No, referee. Get yourself out of the game. Don't get involved. That is a moment of magic, and it's been awarded. Burnley 3, Inter Milan 0. I said we were probably out after the first leg. Miracles do come true, do happen. Pinamonti rolls his man, smashes it across the keeper. Restes should probably be doing better. Burnley 3, Inter Milan 0. It is 4-4 on aggregate, and it is all to play for now, and the momentum is firmly with Burnley FC. Inter Milan bring the ball forward, but Palmer wins it back. Great work from the man who really hasn't developed in the same way he has in real life. Worrell into Frimpong. As a wing-back, can he do anything? Gives it to Fofana, the AC Milan man. Vieira, back into Monchu. Chance to play the ball, plays back to Worrell. Finds Monchu in space. Omega's got loads of time out here on the left. Can he find a man? He finds Palmer! 4-0. It's 4-0. This game makes no sense. This game makes less sense every game. It's Burnley 4, Inter Milan 0. I mean, you don't get the drama like it. You just, I mean, I can't explain a moment of it. But, oh my God, what a performance. Plays the ball into Guindo from a free kick. The January signing to the other January signing, Amiga on the left, finds Fofana. The three January signings linking up. Can he do anything? He can. It's 5-0. It's 5-0. I just... I dare to say I didn't expect this result, this performance, and Fofana, who's been brought in for this game, has absolutely been fantastic in midfield next to Monchu. As a Volante, smashed the ball in from the edge of the box. And in terms of teams still, we don't know everyone yet, but Barcelona, Bayern Munich are both out. Leipzig as well, and Inter Milan, obviously we've put them out. We will see the draw next. We'll be back for the draw for the quarterfinals. Right, we're doing the draw here. Can't do it for the official Champions League way, which is fun. So we basically can draw anyone. If I'm going to draw anyone, maybe Dortmund, but to be honest, anyone's going to be a challenge. We just beat Inter Milan 5-0. We could probably beat anyone at this point, who knows? Game makes no sense. Who are we getting there? Atletico Madrid versus Man City. City out of there's fun. AC Milan, Real Madrid. Okay, so Dortmund's still on the cards. Juventus, we're knocking a second Italian team out of the Champions League. Juventus aren't as good as Inter Milan, I'll be honest. I'm going to say that quietly. Which means they'll probably beat us. But, you know, I think we're good enough to give them a right game for their money. If the first leg against Juventus, the team is aggressive again. I have... The form since, actually, let's give you a quick insight. So we lost in the FA Cup. I was going to talk about it, but it was depressing. We lost 2-1 in a game where we had 3 XG and they had less than 1. What do you do about it? What do you do about it? You have to just accept that the game once you lose something. So we played a friendly 1-9-0. Moving on from the FA Cup, don't really care in all honesty. Man United decided we were just going to throw punches, and we did. Almost literal ones. We were, what's that, 2-0 down? Came back, went 3-2 up. They equalised. We scored in the 93rd minute, Vieira. Lovely little finish. Close range. We'll take those. Juventus now. I'm going to just give you the result for this one because I think 2 legs is more fun to know what's possible in the second leg. We're at home for the first one here. So it's going to be... yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes. We need a result, really, to take to Turin. God, fingers crossed. And a result we will not get. We struggle, I think. I think maybe the Inter Milan result was a bit of a one-off. I mean, a quarter-final appearance is good. We're going to go to Turin and throw a fist again. See what happens. If we can be aggressive like we have been these last couple of games, we'll see. Right, here we are for the game against Juventus. I think I'm going to play... Is that pretty much the same 11 that played against Inter in the second leg? Made some tactical tweaks. I'm going to try... force the wing-backs or the full-backs round our wide players. Let Omega get close to Pinamonti and let Hartman get around him. In fact, I think it was Guindo who played that game, so we're going to play Guindo. So in goal, Heddle, Fresneda, Worrell, Van Hecke, Guindo, Fofana, Monchu, Vieira, Palmer, Omega in behind Pinamonti. And again, we're just going to throw punches again. I keep using that term, but I think for us it's a case of let's go down swinging and see what happens. On the bench, we are going to drop in... just a couple of youngsters. Is there a striker here? I'd like a striker, please. No, there's a striker. Is there a winger? Kiriakou is not fit, but he has just come for our youth system. Who is he wanted by? Yeah, good luck with that one, boys. We're going to have to give him a contract. He's all right. He's decent enough, but he's on the bench. So we'll give him a roll, see what happens. Yeah, so away at Juventus. It's not going to be as easy as the Inter Milan game, but I think we've got the tools. I mean, look, we beat Inter Milan 5-0. At that point, anything's possible. Big game here against Juventus. Let's get into it. Juventus with the ball now. 7 minutes in their own third. Can we look to press on? Get that ball back. Malacia finds Nico Gonzalez out on the left here. He sizes up Fresneda, but loses the ball to him. Great defending from the Portuguese, right? No, he's Spanish right back. He played in Portugal. Fabio Vieira loses out to Malacia. What are we losing out to Tyrell Malacia for? Douglas Luiz finds Conor Bradley. Finds Brahim Diaz. Can he find anyone? Driving at Guindo. Bradley. Douglas Luiz. Can we please do something? Malacia. Oh, Juventus building up, building up. Oh, big block from Worrell. The fact Joe Worrell's playing in the Champions League quarter-final is slightly shocking, given I've been trying to replace him for 3 years. I can't get over how bad the team has been defensively this year. That chance we've given up, awful. Juventus corner, though, I think if they get the first goal, that is going to be, I mean, as big a mountain as it was against Inter Milan. Vlahovic can't get it, though, and it is offside. Corner ball here. Fabio Vieira, can you get the ball in? Come on. We'd love to snatch one. Oh, punched away. Conor Bradley has a chance to travel an awful long distance. There's 3 players in the overlap for Vlahovic. Can he find anyone? Drives, not from our own corner. Blocked. I think Fofana gets it away. Right, 0 at half time. Juventus had far more of the first half than we have. I've made a tactical change again. I keep making them because something's going to click. Monchu, though, chance early. Surely we couldn't straight away. For his Nader, ask him to do a lot more this second half. Beats his man, looks for Vieira. Oh. Win it back. Monchu finds Palmer. Can he do anything? Oh, it's just wide of the post. If you get one, you feel like the mountain is going to be a little easier to climb. Chance here. Vieira finds Pinamonti around the corner. Can he look to find anyone in the box? Finds Palmer. Oh my God, I thought he'd scored. He should have. Should be 1-0 Burnley. Burnley corner. 12 minutes to go. Monchu, can he find anyone? Ball in. Oh, Vlahovic can't find anyone. Vieira, Monchu. Options in the middle maybe. Finds Van Hecker. Into Fofana. We're going backwards here from our own corner. Worrell takes matters into his own hands. Finds McNeil out on the left. Can McNeil find anyone in the box? He's been terrible, really. Van Hecker. Can he find anyone? We're just being pushed back. They're not even trying to find passes. Fofana, who's dropped into a back 3. That's fine. Tales drives inside. Can he do anything with it? No, just wide of the post. Can Vieira find anyone? If we get a goal now, you might just start to believe. Ball in. Gatti heads away. Locatelli gets the second chance. Edwards, can he find anyone? No. And this looks like the end of our Champions League run against a team that have done nothing but play anti-football for 2 legs. Juventus are going to go through to the semi-finals. We have been... We're not outplayed. I'm not going to say we've been outplayed. They've just outpassed us. They've just not even tried to play any form of attacking football in this second leg. 0-0 at the Allianz. Heartbreaking, really, to end it like that. But really, Juventus didn't do an awful lot. The stats say they did something, but I can't say I've seen it. Poor, really poor. We threw bodies at the problem. I'll be honest, a few of the big players didn't show up. I'm looking at Vieira. I'm looking at Palmer. Pinamonti didn't score the goals we needed to score, and that was it. Out of the Champions League. It is what it is. These things happen. Right then, with that game out of the way, I think we are safe to play the last 7 in the league. I'm going to come back to you probably before the Tottenham game, maybe after. We'll see where we are in the league. Right, you join us after the Tottenham game. 1-0 win. Looking back for the results, lost to Man City, but they've just been dominant all season. Beat Forest, beat Leicester, beat Brighton, a couple of draws against Villa, and Bournemouth in there mean that we have finished 10th. At one point, 8th was possible, which would have been a bit of a miracle, because it is European football, I think, based on what's happening elsewhere. I'm not sure for certain. But Southampton finished 8th, we finished 10th, ahead of Tottenham, a good season again for us. I mean, look, in the scale of Burnley's history, 10th is a miracle. It means no European football next season, which means we're going to have a decision to make about coming back for that 4th season. What do we do? Do we splash the money? Do we look to invest? It's going to be a really interesting one. I'm hoping next year, because we have no European football most likely, well, not most likely, we definitely don't have any European football, we will probably look to throw money at the wall now, push back into those European spaces to give us a season 5 where we can go and win a European trophy. If we can do a cup run next year, I think we have to be looking at doing it. It's going to be a bit easier on the homegrown next season. I can look to sell a few of these players that have been rubbish, and there have been a fair few of them. I think it's a massive rebuild on the cards. It's going to be really interesting. I'm not sure what it's going to look like. Well, that is the end of Season 3. And if you have enjoyed, please feel free to drop a like and subscribe as well. It would be lovely if you've got this far in the video. I assume you've enjoyed it. And yeah, Season 4 will be coming, hopefully, on Thursday. And yeah, have a lovely day, and I'll see you around.